In vertex form, we're going to identify the critical point. So if you notice, there is no movement on the x-axis. So on the x-axis, it's 0. On the y-axis, that's outside the function, so it's going to push everything down 3 units. So our critical point is over 0, down 3. That's our vertex. So I'm going to have my first order pair, 0, -3. Now I'm going to write my equation in my chart, 2x squared minus 3. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pick a point to the right and left. On the x-axis, so I'm going to pick 1 and -1. 1 and -1. I'm going to go 2 to the right and 2 to the left. So 2 and -2. And I'm going to evaluate the functions. I'm going to sub in. So 2 times 1 squared minus 3. 2 times 1 minus 3. 2 minus 3, -1. Same thing, I should get -1 on this piece also because of symmetry. 2 times 1 minus 3 gives me -1. So when I graph those, I go over 1, down 1, left 1, down 1. So there's the start of my quadratic function. I'm going to evaluate it for 2 right and 2 left, so I sub in, evaluate the function. 2 squared is 4. 2 times 4 is 8, minus 3 is 5. I should get the same for the next one because of symmetry. -2 times -2 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. So I get the order pair over 2. Up 5, left 2, up 5, and there is my quadratic function graphed out. The axis of symmetry runs through the vertex. So in this case, my axis of symmetry is at x equals 0. My y-intercept is right here at 0, -3. I'm going to leave the x-intercept alone for a moment, so let's find the domain. If you remember again, for our quadratics, it's all real numbers, or negative infinity to positive infinity, no exceptions. Our range is everything above that -3 line. So our answer would be y is greater than or equal to -3, or as an interval notation, from -3 to positive infinity. All right, x-intercepts. That's what we have to find next. Where does it touch on the x-axis? So it looks like it's about between 1 and 2, but we're not sure yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that equation. Y equals 2x squared minus 3. So we're going to solve this equation for the x-intercept. So I'm going to let y equal 0, and I'm going to solve it for x. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 3. Then I'm going to square root both sides. Now I need to simplify that. So x equals plus or minus the square root of 3, square root of 2. Split up that radical. You remember radicals can't have a radical in the denominator, so I'm going to rationalize it. So x equals plus or minus the square root of 6 over 2. So those are your x-intercepts. Let's write them as ordered pairs. So it is square root of 6 over 2, comma 0, and negative square root of 6 over 2, comma 0.